Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Orlando Magic. Then on Friday, they'll face off against John Morant and the San Antonio Spurs.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Powell. Green is out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Rockets, Donovan Mitchell is out there with Holiday. Then it's O'Neal. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Portis in at the 4 slot. This is one fans have been looking forward to, Greg, for a while now. 2 major star-studded teams ready to battle.
On paper, it's a very exciting matchup. And knowing these guys are ready to exceed all expectations, we could be in for a real show here tonight.
On offense, here are the Rockets. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Off target with his 3. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Indiana Pacers. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, coming off a solid outing against Miami. And the 3 off target. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Got us a screen on SGA. Antetokounmpo against Jokic. 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Green with a screen on Holiday. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Portis, the pass to Holiday. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here's SGA. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Boy, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Now here is Holiday. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Mitchell, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And I love when Mitchell is aggressive, as well as how under control he is through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And that one misses. And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And it's Jokic missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Portis kicks to Mitchell. The kick out to Holiday. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. And he finishes nicely on the layup. SGA's got 8 points. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Holiday. Fast break. Here we go. Here's SGA. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Mitchell wide open. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. Outside, SGA. Out left to the wing. Jokic against Giannis. Over Giannis. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Rockets trail. Now Holiday, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Portis, the pass to Mitchell. Portis, a screen on Powell. And it's Mitchell missing. The Pacers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Outside, Green. Back to SGA. Jokic sets the screen for SGA. Just 4 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. 6 points for Jokic.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Mitchell. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Jokic with his screen on Holiday. SGA on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Powell for 3. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Jumps up, and the dunk by Giannis.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Green. Back to SGA. And no good that time. Holiday with the defensive effort. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Guys?
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Hey, Kevin. Today, the story about the Detroit Pistons and the trade with the Memphis Grizzlies. They're so excited to have Joel Embiid on their team. This front office has worked very hard to get the former MVP. There have been lots of rumors around Embiid lately. He'll bring incredible scoring plus size to this team. It's a major, major upgrade.
Thanks again, Shams, as always. That free throw good from SGA. Well, we're starting to creep, Clark, towards the midway point of the season. Isn't it amazing how fast this season can go by? You and I look at each other and say, wow, can't believe we're already here.
Well, you know, Kevin, I think it's a function of us getting older, if you will. They say time seems to move faster the older you get. But clearly it's the same for the players as far as how fast the season goes. Opening night happens, and then before you know it, the All-Star game is coming up, and then you get to the backside of that, and it's usually all downhill to the playoffs and beyond.
Now, Jokic following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Pass to Porter. Indiana moving it around. And a wide-open look for SGA. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Houston. The Pacers also with a sub. Caldwell Pope's checked in. They get a hand on it. Porter with the steal. And finished off by Porter.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the score by Indiana. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Rockets again can't hit. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Heat in Miami. Caldwell Pope kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
So for the Rockets, Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Bay comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Beasley in for Mitchell. 3 on the clock. Caldwell Pope kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
Goodwin's checked in for Malik Beasley. Rockets trail by 7. And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run? Making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons.
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's Heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
Beasley's checked in for Goodwin. Man, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, that demonstrates how lethal man is shooting the basketball. He's ready to fire as soon as it's in his hands.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And it's working for him. You like that initiative, not settling for stuff on the perimeter.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Indiana?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here's Jokic. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Houston. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. The Pacers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Wade, he's checked in for the Pacers. Porter comes in for Porter. That free throw good from SGA. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And the Pacers with possession here, following the 3 by Houston that went in. Here's SGA. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And Jokic slams it in. Here's Mann. He's got 6. Easily outside. Jokic against Sharp. Takes the 3. Mann can't hit. Indiana leading by 6. It's Porter outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from that.
Drills it from outside.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks chills.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Beasley. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Porter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Beasley. On the wing, man. Over SGA. Off target from the baseline. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Sadiq Bey is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Trey Mann. Then there's Allen. And it's Sharp in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Pacers. Rockets trail by 10. Down low, here's Sharp. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot. Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality, but I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Now here's Allen. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Middleton. He has yet to score.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Norman Powell's checked in for Chris Middleton. Four on the clock. Here's Porter. The shot from the low post is good. Porter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Bay passes to Mann. Allen outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Pass to Bay. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Fade away. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Nurkic against Sharp. Nurkic kicks to Porter. Porter looking it over. Pass to Powell. Shoots the three. Rockets with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
It's not.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Rockets making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Jokic, he's checked in for the Pacers. Chris Middleton comes in for Porter. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Heat.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still scoreless. Pass to Jokic. Over Giannis. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Caldwell Pope. And the Pacers lead by 9. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Guys, back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened to take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season. I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Portis comes in for Saddiq Bey. And it's Drew Holiday in for Trey Mann. Now here's Porter. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Unloads from 13. And it's Jokic missing. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Giannis dishes to Mitchell. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Allen against Porter. Right wing. Here's Jokic. And it's good off the back rim and in. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Mitchell passes to Giannis. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Porter passes to Jokic. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Mitchell outside. Over Caldwell Pope. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 10.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. O'Neal's checked in for Houston. And Indiana with a change here, too. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Hasn't made one yet. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Jokic with it. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't go that time. Giannis with some nice D. Pass to Holiday. Back to Giannis from the wing. The offensive rebound. And Portis throws it down.
You got to put a body on Portis or he'll wreak havoc on the offensive glass.
And Middleton kicks to Jokic. From deep, SGA. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Holiday, the pass to Portis. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Portis has got his second bucket tonight.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Back to SGA. And it's Houston on the break. It's blocked. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Rockets trail by 5. O'Neal dishes to Giannis. Pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's up a 3. Norman Powell with the rebound.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now Middleton following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Middleton the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. I mean, give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Allen's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Rockets with possession here. 7-point differential. Holiday, the pass to Portis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Because Portis is an active scorer, he draws the D's attention, sometimes a little too much attention.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
an obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Pacers. Michael Porter comes in for Taurean Prince. And Portis drains both of them.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. No can do. Misses for the 6th time and 15 shots from the floor. Back to Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Well, Mitchell is constantly in attack mode and puts the defense in some really difficult spots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Rockets trail by 5. So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scorers, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Holiday, the pass to Mitchell. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 6th assist on the night.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it. Got to love that effort for the second chance point.
Jokic against Portis. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Mitchell passes to Holiday. Off target from 3-point range. Pacers leading by 6. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Green. The kick out to Porter. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Jokic with a screen on Portis. 5 on the clock. Here's Allen. And it's sent back by Jokic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Portis, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. While we've got a moment now, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. We've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
This is a good list, but I want to see a 35-year-old category. Let the vets have some fun, too. Come on, man.
Well, you need to lower the rim to 8 feet if you want that.
And get a medic on standby, too. And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Houston Rockets.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 6. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. We've got Green. Norman Powell is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. And for Houston, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Green. Nothing on the board. Battling inside, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Rockets trail by 8. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And how about a look at a few of the hottest players in the NBA right now, the top scoring shooting guards in the past 10 games. Donovan Mitchell is second.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Holiday. Mitchell outside. No good on the 3. Pacers leading by 8. Jokic kicks to SGA. Holiday with the block.
Defense, that is his signature card. Drew Holiday, an elite stopper on the perimeter.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
So it's the Pacers now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Clock at 2.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The shot, no good. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Powell. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Green kicks to Porter. Now Powell. SGA on the wing. Guarded by Holiday. It's rebounded by Houston. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just 1 bucket and 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
Holiday finds O'Neal. Antetokounmpo against Jokic. To end the cold streak. Good defense by Jokic.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging about 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Indiana. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And right now for the Pacers, they had a few picks into the season. And now I don't think this is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 15. Trying to end the drought. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 7 rebounds in the game.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Here's Mitchell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
Jokic on top. Antetokounmpo defending. Jokic rising up.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Holiday dishes to Mitchell. Holiday sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Holiday. For 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Green inside, defended by Portis. Green with a screen on Mitchell. Powell feeling it out a bit. Over Mitchell. The shot by Powell, no good. Rockets trail by 10. Portis takes to Holiday. Outside, the three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. And we know this, Clark. Michael Porter Jr. can be explosive offensively.
Yeah, he can put together some high-scoring games for sure, Kevin. He's the kind of guy that I think has still a lot of room to grow in his game.
Jokic sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick, Jokic, continuing to add to his legacy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. O'Neal, no good. Pacers leading by 8 to the inside. Outside for SGA. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Offensive rebound.
Given what he did in the first half.
Holiday, the pass to Mitchell. The Rockets with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Green finds SGA. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The Pacers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Connects from three-point range. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. From deep, Giannis. Another miss by Houston.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Rockets making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Porter kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Back to Porter. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Got us a screen on SGA. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work.
SGA with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. From deep, Green. It's hauled in by Giannis. Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Holiday. Mitchell outside. From past the arc. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Mitchell. Now, here's Jokic. Over Giannis. Jokic, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting a mediocre 40%.
the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now, here's Jokic. 21 points in the game, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
That is a shot he loves. KCP, very accurate from the corner.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Sharp's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bay comes in for Portis. Goodwin's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Trey Mann in for Drew Holiday. Here's Mann. He's got 8. Sharp with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Mann. Another shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Caldwell Pope with it. Now defended by Goodwin. Caldwell Pope pulling it out a bit. Jokic against Sharp. Nails the baby hook. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter. Mann passes to Sharp. Here's Mann. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Mann. Tries the spin move. Here's Jokic. Too easy inside from Jokic.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's the screen. Allen passes to Sharp. Jokic with the steal. To the middle. Here's Middleton. And a wide open look for Porter. Drains the three-pointer. Porter's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pacers. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that on defense, a ton of steal.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 15. Inside, Jokic with the steal. 13 feet away. The shot that time not on target.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Who's watching here? Sharp again, test GA. Sharp sets the pick for Allen. Will it go? And Sharp lays it up and in. Sharp's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Sharp. And so it's Indiana looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Trey Mann is out there with Grayson Allen. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Sharp. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Giannis. Pass to man. Giannis a screen on Porter. Fires the three. Kept alive. Antetokounmpo kicks to Allen. They shoot again. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's a little different.
Now, here's Jokic. Middleton outside. Jokic with the screen on Giannis. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot goes down. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Now here's Giannis. Giannis automatic inside.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Over to the left wing. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Bay with the ball for the Rockets. 11-point game.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest dominant score.
To the wing on the left. Sharp against Jokic. Out to Powell. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
You'll see Powell look for these corner shots, and he's pretty efficient from there.
Pass to man. Now Sharp. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now man jacks up a three. Giannis with another miss. Jokic against Sharp. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis charging into the lane. And it goes down 2 points. Giannis has got 11 points here in just the second half. Pacers leading by 10. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Allen finds man. Houston moving the ball around. Sharp sets the pick for Giannis. Giannis with another miss.
And maybe, he threw himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Jokic sets the screen for Powell. It's rebounded by Houston. Down low. There's Giannis with the slam.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Powell outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Just a sloppy quarter of basketball. Turnovers now becoming an issue.
Like missing breakfast, bruh. Eventually it's going to cost you.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Houston. Indiana also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And Bones Highland subbed in for Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Another miss by Houston.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Highland with it. Pass to Jokic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Such a tough cover. I mean, Jokic with his size and physicality, his body isn't chiseled, but he certainly uses it well. He forces the defense right there into a mistake.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Porter comes in for Chris Middleton. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Highland. He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 9. Pass to Allen. Hayes sets a screen. They get it again. And Antetokounmpo, shot's good. Giannis has got 12 now in this quarter.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Green deciding where to go with it. Jokic with the screen up. Just 5 on the clock. Powell with it, and it's Bay picking him up. Good work defensively by Bay. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Mann passes to Allen. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now, here's Jokic. The rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Houston making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Bay. And it's Drew Holiday in for Trey Mann. The Pacers also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Pacers. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was clapping those guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Holiday. That one wide left.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Mitchell against Prince. Back to Portis. Giannis left side. Giannis is double. Launches it. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Holiday following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Stolen by Middleton. Giannis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana moving it around. Can they get it? The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, here's Mitchell. And here's Holiday. Allen in the post. Who's there?
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Grayson Allen. Then for the Pacers, Jokic has checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Powell in for Prince. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. O'Neal no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jokic high post. Pass to Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall. Rockets trail by 10. Antetokounmpo passes to Mitchell. Now here's Green to the middle. Giannis with it. Now defended by Powell. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. To the paint, here's O'Neal. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's SGA. Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
No mercy shown that time on Levi's. Great rejection. When he goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Mitchell outside. Off target with his 3. Pacers leading by 7. Green kicks to SGA. Out to Powell. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist in the game. Now, here's Mitchell. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Porter pulls it down.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Rockets trail by 10. The drive by Giannis.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And stolen by Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Takes it from 10. Holiday outside. Another chance. Giannis with the hustle points.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
SGA against Holiday. Now Powell. Now Jokic. Green fires. And get the 3. Now O'Neal. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Porter. Here's Powell. Outside SGA. Yep, that's going to go in.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy from that spot.
And that one is good.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Mitchell! The 3 is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And so they foul intentionally. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W.
Here's SGA, and he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
Mitchell, and there's the 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there. And, you know, it's unfortunate they will not have him for the rest of this one. But the game seems out of reach anyway.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that home?
Of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Outside Portis launches it. Porter pulls it down. And now we've got the intentional foul. So So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the shot goes in. So it's Indiana picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. Start playing like we're supposed to play. We are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.